What started as a stand on the side of the road now is a Central Texas staple. Most people know the Salt Lick for its meat.
It all depends on what the soil allows to do.
But Scott Roberts already has 50 acres of grapevines in the ground, going on 80.
This is Tempranillo.
He wants to start a winery here in Driftwood.
It is to the city of Austin and the surrounding area exactly what Napa Valley is to the Bay Area.
He has one problem: state government. Lawmakers make it illegal for him to own both a winery and a restaurant selling alcohol. And since Prohibition ended, lawmakers used a three-tiered system to regulate alcohol, separating those who make, distribute, and sell it. But Roberts says distributors in the middle tier have become far too powerful.
It's become a system to that one tier now exerts its pressure over everybody else for their own self-interest. I mean, political contributions. It's just simply it.
The watchdog group Texans for Public Justice crunched campaign numbers and found distributors donated nearly $11 million to Texas lawmakers in the past 5 years. That's 3 out of every $4 the alcohol industry contributes. The people who've received the most: Governor Greg Abbott, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, and Speaker Joe Strauss.
There are people that have a stranglehold on the Capitol and don't want to see any changes into our three-tier system at all.
Representative Jason Isaac saw their power firsthand. He represents Driftwood, the same area as Salt Lick, and filed a carve-out bill that would let Roberts own a winery and retail stores.
Chair lays out HB 1429.
It needed to clear the House Licensing and Administrative Procedures Committee, but was never even voted on.
I knew right away that it wasn't going to go very far.
According to campaign data, in the past 5 years, those 9 licensing committee members received more than $370,000 from distributors.
I have had members tell me, Jason, I can't be with you on this because I've got a big distributor that is in the district or supports my campaign efforts, and so I just need to sit this one out.
But distributors will say it's simply more important to protect the health and safety of Texans.
The fear is you make that carve out, and then somebody else wants a carve out, and somebody else wants a carve out, and then all of a sudden the whole three-tier regulatory system has holes big enough you can drive a beer truck through.
Rick Donnelly, president of the Beer Alliance of Texas, told us the three-tiered system also protects mom-and-pop operations from being run out of business by large companies. And all of those political donations, that's just the way democracy works.
We don't begrudge any other segment of the industry or any other industry group from participating. It's a free and open democracy.
But it's not like there haven't been carve-outs before. When Anheuser-Busch bought SeaWorld, lawmakers made a carve-out so they could sell Budweiser at the theme park. Donnelly says the legislature focuses on what's best for the public, and the Salt Lick isn't SeaWorld.
When you look at legislation, you can't always look at how it affects every single family in the state of Texas. I just say they are making a very good living.
If the public wasn't damaged doing it for a major corporation, how is the public going to be damaged if you do it for a smaller individual?
If the laws change, Roberts will use the boost to build an event center and wedding venue. But he has to keep those plans on hold until at least 2019, when he'll take on the distributors again in the legislature and hope for a change.
Free us. Free the Texas wine industry. Free all the industries. And let us live up to our potential. And quit drinking that California wine.